Hey y'all, and welcome to the Bible in Context series. This is episode 7, which is Yehoshua or Joshua. So Yehoshua means Yahuah saves, which is used in the same context as Yahusha, which means Yahuah saves. Remember, he came in his father's name. So this is a historical book. It records a transition from promise to possession. All right, so who wrote it? So primarily Yehoshua is the one who wrote it, with later sections likely recorded by elders of Yisra'el after his death. This continues directly from Devarim, which is Deuteronomy. Okay, so when was it written? After the death of Moshe, during the early settlement of the land of Canaan. This is the generation that learned from the wilderness's fails. And where does it take place? I just told you, the land of Canaan. After centuries of promise, Yisrael finally enters into the land that was sworn to Abraham. What is Yehoshua or Joshua about? Inheritance through obedience. Taking hold of what Yahuah already promised. And the big question, why was it written? It was to show that Yahuah keeps his promises. That victory comes through obedience, not numbers. That compromise leads to trouble. And that covenant faithfulness determines success in the land. Okay, so let me pull up my simple outline here. The beginning is leadership transfer and crossing the Yarden, which is the Jordan. The middle is conquest of the land and major battles. The end is division of the land and covenant renewal. Key events I have listed is the crossing of the Yarden, which is the Jordan, the fall of Jericho, which is Jericho. Remember, there was no J's. That's why Jesus isn't a thing. The defeat at Ai and its cause, the long day and the conquest of the land, the division of tribal inheritances, and Yehoshua's final covenant warning. So the key verses that I have picked, the first one is Yehoshua 1, verses 7 and 8. Okay, so it says, "Only be strong and very courageous, to guard to do according to all the Torah, which Moshe, my servant, commanded you. Do not turn from it right or left, so that you act wisely wherever you go. Do not let this book of the Torah depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you guard to do according to all that is written in it. For then you shall make your way prosperous and act wisely." This ties success to the land directly to obedience of Torah. This is not my words, this is the Bible. That is why that verse is so important. Or 2 verses. The next one is Yehoshua 21:45. It says, "Not a word failed of any good word which Yahuah had spoken for the house of Yisrael. All came in." This confirms Yahuah's faithfulness to every promise he makes. The next one is Yehoshua 24:15. And it says, "And if it seems evil in your eyes to serve Yahuah, choose for yourselves this day whom you are going to serve, whether the mighty ones which your fathers served that were beyond the river, or the mighty ones of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But I and my house, we serve Yahuah." This shows that covenant faithfulness is a daily choice, even in the land. And it's ironic that I always see on these watered-down Christians' houses, "For me and my house, we serve the Lord," but as they eat pork underneath the banner on their wall. So that is it. That is Bible in Context, Yehoshua or Joshua. Stay tuned for the next episode, which is Shophetim, which is Judges.